I'll tell you a funny story. I was walking down Acton Street one morning, gee, it'll be 4 years ago now, and I walked past Harley Court, and a fellow stepped off the steps from Harley Court, holding that. Well, not so much that one.
Something like that.
Said, you seem to have a bit of, say, something to do with my stride or something. And anyway, I thought nothing of it, and I said something about I was on the way to the TAB.
Yeah.
And he said, back in the winners, can you name one of them or something like that? Anyway, a couple of months later, I was on the way back from Footscray, let's say Sunshine, and I stopped in at a place in Spencer Street, Embassy taxi place. I'll stop in here and grab a toasted sandwich, and as I was ordering such, right behind the counter said, you. I said, what? I said, you, up there. I said, what? You're going up there. And they're on SBS, of course, because it's soccer and so on, and there I am. How about that?
Morning. Is that because you're in a hurry?
Yes.
Yes, you're mad hurry.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Mad hurry, you're going to put a bet on a horse.
That's right.
You are?
I am. But I'm not going to tell you which one.
I bet you wouldn't. I knew you wouldn't tell us which one. Can you tell us the race?
Race 4.
Race 4.
Yeah, that's right. But I'm not going to tell you where the meeting is.
Well, you've got plenty of time.
No, it's important that I get there now, you see, because I have to get home to move someone out.
You're kicking him out of your flat?
Yes, I am.
Was it a good moment for you?
Absolutely. It was close to my claim to fame.
Yes.
And then a few years down the track,
Yes.
I was walking down, again, St Kilda, so I can't escape.
Yeah.
I was walking down, again, Ackland Street, and someone pulled me up and said, hey, Reid, what? You're in the book. And I said, what? Not the good scripture, surely not. And in fact, Reid is mentioned in the scripture, as we know. But in the St Kilda in your face thing.
All right.
In your face. It's in the bookshop close to you. Not tax deductible, but and there I am, close to the back end of it, a whole black and white shot. Bang.
Yeah. Well, now that we've met you again, bring us up to date. What's been happening since the last time?
Well, the horses have managed to run backward, which means I've saved a lot of money.
What about in your personal life, though? I'm more interested in what some of these milestone changes might have been.
Oh, gee.
Met anyone or?
Oh, where can I start? Where can I end it?
Indeed.
When does it end?
Does it end?
Does it end? I don't believe it ends.
What do you do?
I think a lot.
That's good.
Cut.
Think a lot about.
I do a number of different things. But we won't go into that.
All right.
Next question.
What do you do for a living?
I love life, and the thing is that...
How do you deal with...
So,
I was going to say, how do you deal with bad things? I mean, you know, is your optimism...
what's bad?
Yeah? There are no bad things.
I mean, well, it's okay for one to say, oh, geez, you know, life is shit. Things are bad. What's really bad? There's interpretation, I think, more than anything. One must be capable or able to teach or train oneself to be, something bad, well then, deal with it. Yeah.
Were you always able to do that?
No.
What do you most fear or worry about? You know, what is the thing that you're frightened of? Is there anything that you're frightened of?
Yes. Yes, I'm very frightened of allowing myself ever to be in a situation where I have a bank manager. Thank God I don't have one. I'm frightened of being spent to the hilt like a lot of people are, and I can deal with being not so much penniless, but I can stay afloat.
Without material ties?
Don't really need it. It'd be nice, but what's nice?
Yeah.
Just a word.
So company, you like people's company?
Yeah.
Partying like last night, in which...
Not so much partying, it's more a matter of company.
But what happens in that environment?
Partying can be misinterpreted by
Yes.
many as being like that, okay, that gets best.
Yes. No, I didn't mean that.
Which I did last night.
Were you having a, you know, I mean, your friends, the people around you, you were having a
Yes, well,
communication with friends?
actually, it was a bet. All right, okay.
Come clean.
As I said earlier, the horses are running backwards now, save some money. Well, actually, I won yesterday because Melbourne won. Right? Although I live in St Kilda, being a Tigers supporter, it's good that St Kilda lost. But I had a little bit of a wager, not much, on Melbourne, $10,000. But and there was a win. So but to seal the agreement was to meet a particular person, have a game of pool at a particular pub, Lachelle, and beat the other person with 2 balls on the table. Well, the person I played was a female. Beautiful.
So this is the book.
This is the book.
That's you.
No, that's... You get away with it. Great.
Oh, there you are.
How about that? So what do we have? A 3-way image now?
So, and you didn't know this picture was being taken?
No. I was approached one morning, early one morning in Ackland Street, and a bloke said, "Hey, excuse me, mate. I was expecting to say, you got 5 bob on you or something?" Yeah. And I said, "What's that?" And he said, "Oh, I took a photo of you, blah, blah, blah." And I must have been, well, if you have a really good look at it.
If you have a really good look, it was one of those mornings after the night before's again, wasn't it?
Or the morning prior to the...
Whatever. But you don't look terribly happy there. What's that look?
That is a look of...
disgust and disdain.
No, I believe it might have been a look toward the sun as the sun was going down in the mid-late afternoon on an autumn day.
It looks actually as though you've got something stuck in your teeth and you're trying to get it out.
No, it's a thinking look, actually.
It's a thinking look. All right, I believe you.
We're at a crossroads in your life.
Yes, I suppose so, in a way.
And 2 years from now, you won't be doing what you're doing now.
What's the deal, John?
The deal is that you reveal so much out of people.
Mm.
How about people get to see a little bit of what I can reveal from you?
Well, it's not a fair deal.
Oh, it's a good deal because it'll be entertaining.
Well, let's start with you, and then we'll balance the books.
Oh, you're not playing the game.
Yes, no, you tell me a little bit, and I'll tell you a little bit. How's that?
No, what I'd like to do is, if I can, if you'll allow me, I'll walk up to you and start from scratch like you do with other people, and you start from scratch.
Well, you see, we could do that, but
But you're afraid.
but the truth is that this is about other people.
Yes, and to me, you're on other people.
All right, well, you go for your life.
You go for my life. Okay, we'll do it my way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we don't have to walk out.
No, you can stay there because often, most often, you're out of the picture, which is not bad. Now, before we start, can I have the name of the gentleman that's using the camera?
Greg.
Greg.
Yes.
Now, Greg, listen to me, mate. One of the things that you do is this. All right? You do that all the time. Now, has he been doing this for a long time with you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Greg, don't do that. It bugs people, mate. It bugs people, okay? Not so much that it's annoying. It's subconscious. It's just happening. While people don't realise it, they're getting seasick. Keep still. Keep still. Andrew, I'm pleased to meet you. My name's John.
Hi, John.
John. Now, Andrew, I know from the TV series that your name is Andrew Urban.
Yes.
What's your middle name?
L. You mean Andrew L?
Middle name?
Middle name is Lewis.
Lewis. Okay, that's...
It's a translation.
Okay, well, that'll be the first secret that we've got. Okay, how about a nickname? Most people have a bit of a nickname somewhere along the way, both good or bad.
I don't have one.
You don't have one?
But I'll reveal something else, though. Nobody calls me Andy.
Why
Does that help? I don't know. I'm not an Andy.
Not an Andy. I'm just asking questions that will follow on from whatever you give me from the last question, and it's not so much what might be interesting to me, it's what's interesting to Tell me, you sound as if you may have an English accent, or am I the one with the accent?
I have an English accent, I think, but it's not because I'm English.
No, where were you born?
Hungary.
Really? What took you to England?
I escaped from Hungary during the revolution, and my father was already there, and that's where we ended up.
Was it a dangerous escape, or was it just plain simple?
No, it wasn't plain and simple.
No, I know a lot of people that have told me stories of escapes that wasn't simple.
Yeah.
Were you shot at?
We were shot at. We were captured, actually, the first time we tried, and had to try again.
Just a moment. Keep still. Okay.
We do have a deal on this, you know that.
The deal is that people are getting what they don't normally get, which is a reverse thing. How many people have tried this on you before?
Well, nobody really.
So does that make me unique or weird? Where did you get the concept of this show? You thought it up by yourself? You didn't get
No,
it?
it's hard to imagine, but I did. You don't have to be a journalist to be curious.
You just have to be curious.
You just have to be curious.
And I might be curious.
You're certainly curious.
Tell me about your growing up from 5 up until leaving school. How about that? We'll narrow it down to that.
Well, the only thing I really remember by that period is that I got run over by a tram when I was
That's
about
rather
7.
memorable, yeah. You can't remember a lot between 5 and when you left school.
Well, you know.
When did you leave school? 5 and a half? All right.
What does Illawarra X-ray stand? Is that where you work? Or is that something
yes.
you knitted yourself?
No, I didn't knit this one. No.
Nice colour.
Although I will show you other things I've knitted if you like. I've got a dress at home.
Yeah.
I actually do a number of things there. Basically, it's medical imaging.
Oh.
Okay, so CAT scan, X-rays, all that sort of bit, ultrasound, and dabbling in a bit of medical.
But is that what you've always wanted to do?
No, I don't. I'm not sure that most people leave school knowing what they're going to do and end up doing it. I find it curious that, as you have a ponytail, why do you have a ponytail? I find it curious that men have ponytails. I've never had one. Maybe I should. Do you think my locks are fitting to a ponytail?
I really don't. I never think what other people should or shouldn't do.
Very good.
I never think that.
Very good. Okay.
But
So-
I'll answer your question.
Very well.
I grew a ponietail. I didn't grow a ponytail.
It
I'm
happened
not a pony.
itself.
But
No. I've got a pony at home. I've got 4. Yeah.
A pony?
Yeah, 4.
4 ponies.
4 daughters, one each. Very
Live,
expensive.
real ponies.
Horses.
Really?
Yes. I don't live in Wollongong.
You live in a farm.
Tamor is now famous.
Tamor.
Tamor. It's not far from Picton. That'll place it for you.
Yes.
Tamor has
Four-
hit the map.
And four daughters.
4 daughters.
How
The
old are
last
they?
2 happened at the same time. That makes them twins, and they've all got a horse each. But so why do you like ponytails? Do you like them, or it's just convenience?
My children originally encouraged me
Really?
because they felt, I don't know why actually, they just thought that I should have a ponytail.
You look cool?
And I'm not allowed to shave it off.
Does he look cool? Does it give an image?
I don't know. It just keeps my hair off my face.
Pardon?
There is that, of course.
Pardon? Hair off his face.
Well, you don't have that worry, do you?
Moving right along. What's your favourite movie?
Oh, what, this week? Okay.
Last week.
Truman Show?
I saw that last week.
Yeah.
I did.
And?
I thought it didn't go far enough. It could have been 8 hours long. The concept was good, but it didn't go on long enough in many ways.
Can you imagine yourself in his situation?
I'm doing it at the moment.
The notion that we all have of peace, love and joy and, universal brother
Is that
love.
what you were doing in the 60s?
Close.
What were you doing in the 60s?
Some of it. I was fairly peaceful and loving, yeah.
Are you still peaceful and loving now?
Yes, I am.
Can I ask you an intrigue about your briefcase? Is that something that you did yourself? Did you paint it yourself?
No.
You buy it like that?
It was a gift.
A gift? Somebody
Yes.
make it for you?
No, they bought it.
They bought it.
Yes.
Is there a significance to frogs? Do you have a frog thing?
I do now, because people have decided that I'm into frogs, and so they keep on giving me frogs because of this case. So
Yes. Do you have any
Have a lot of
frogs
frogs
in
in-
the case?
I sometimes carry them, but at the moment, no.
But not real live frogs.
No. Plastic frogs. You squeeze them, their tongues come out.
All right. So you have a bit of a collection now.
Yes,
Of
I
frogs?
do. I do. Wind-up frogs,
Wind-up frogs.
bath frogs. Frogs you squeeze them, they go riddip riddip. Those are frogs.
So, and have you taken to this? I mean,
Yeah, I
not-
like them. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yeah.
I like them. I haven't said no.
Yeah.
Prefer monkeys, but
Do you?
I like frogs. Yeah.
who gave you the case that started
My
the
sister
frogs?
did.
Ah, I see.
Yes, and she filled it with chocolate frogs.
Filled it.
Oh, yeah. She put a packet. No, it wasn't completely filled. No,
Right.
no, but yes, she. Put
And what's
chocolate.
in it now?
So, no. I have got money, the book I'm reading for my train.
For your train?
Yes, I'm reading. Nature by Nature.
Uh-huh. Have you
Enjoying
seen
it?
the film?
No, I haven't. I will be able to now. I've read it. I prefer to read them
Uh-huh. Right.
before I see
right.
films.
Right.
And a headband,
Yes.
and a brush, and tissues, because
So-
I've been sneezing a lot.
It's a very practical size for a handbag, isn't it?
It is, except it gets rattled.
Yeah,
Gets rattled.
yeah. So, you chose to take it today, or do you always
But
take
I
it?
always take it. Part of my corporate wardrobe. Yes, I take my
Mhm.
my frog bag,
Frog
and I
case.
have a multicolored umbrella too, which occasionally makes
Yeah.
journeys to work. But yes,
Yeah. But that's not a uniform you're wearing.
no,
No.
no.
So what's the corporate wardrobe?
It's a joke. Yeah,
Yes. What do you do?
I work for an insurance company.
And your sister?
She works for a politician.
Is that a good a good match when you get home? Do you
Oh,
share each other's days?
Oh yeah, to a certain extent. We both have quite antagonistic type of jobs. Like she has to put up with a lot of verbal abuse, and so do I, because of the nature of my job. So we have
Are you in customer service or something?
recoveries. So people have an accident, I have to try and get money from the people responsible.
Uh-huh.
So,
So you deal with a lot of verbal abuse, you say?
yes, yeah.
How do you deal with that?
Oh, I've learnt techniques to calm people down really quickly. I mean, I only take it to a certain extent. Like,
Yes.
I don't take it personally,
No.
for one thing.
Yes.
I mean, occasionally it will get to you, but
Yes.
and I guess on a level, it's always getting like everybody is a little bit tense all the time.
Yes.
But yeah, you calm people down.
Is it on the
you just
phone
maintain
mostly?
rationally. Yeah, phone, telephone.
That can be quite difficult, calming people down when they're stressed and emotional, especially
Yes,
about after an
yeah.
accident. So what are
Yes.
the techniques? Or one? What is the sort of thing that you might do?
You listen to people and let them know that you are listening to them, and let them speak, so you don't interrupt them. Then when because people can only scream at you for a certain amount of time before they get exhausted, and then you're able to speak. And because you've allowed them a chance to speak, you can speak in a calm voice, and it tends just to lower the level of the thing once you start explaining
Yes.
things.
How did you get into this job, and did it something that you wanted to do?
Oh, no, I had no idea. I just wanted to when I left university, I was just really interested in getting money, and I had no idea. I did an arts degree, I had no idea what I wanted to do. Good grief.
How has the sibling relationship taken to that? And how was
It's
it
good.
when you were
It's-
younger?
We always got on well. There's a 3-year age gap, but we generally always got on well. We have the same interests, a lot of the same interests.
Like what? Frogs, monkeys?
Frogs, yeah, monkeys. Like we like the same movies, we like the same movie, we like reading, we like the same music, which I think is really important when you live with somebody.
What about men? How does that work with sisters and siblings? There's many stories of sisters breaking up because of men.
No, I don't think that would ever happen with us actually. No, our relationship is more important than like, and because I think we're both sane, and so it wouldn't really become an issue. I just can't imagine us.
Right. Do either of you have boyfriends?
No.
So at the moment it's relatively easy.
Yeah, it's easy at the moment. Yeah.
Have there been boyfriends?
No, it's never been a big thing where we've.
Right.
yeah, it's been a more important relationship, like a huge relationship in there. No.
Would you? Is it something that's on your agenda? Finding
One true love.
Or maybe a true love. Sounded cynical.
Yeah. I don't plan to live with my sister forever, and I guess that's something.
It's not plannable.
No, it's not plannable. No,
Right.
It's not something that I'm seeking. It's
Yes.
not desperately seeking. Plan to be married by
Yes.
this date. No,
Yes.
I've never been interested in that.
Is there some career potential for you? Do you see where you want to go? Stay in insurance?
I don't know. I can't do this job forever because it kills people, it eats people. You get too cranky.
But you don't have a clear picture.
I don't know what I want to be when I grow up. No.
There's no outside table, so I'll just have to grab the. How you going, Andrew? How are you?
It's been a long time.
It has.
What are you doing here in West End?
Well, I moved to Brisbane about 18 months ago. I thought it was time for a change. 10 years in Sydney, and came up for a bit of sunshine. It's been interesting. It's quite good.
How has your life changed since we last saw you?
Well, actually, the funny thing is that it hasn't actually changed. I actually saw the show a couple of months ago, and I had to look at it and sort of review where I am at this particular time in my life. Well, I have a partner who is absolutely adorable and lovely,
How did you meet?
we actually met in the States. So my partner's only been here for about a year and a half. Yeah.
Is it a he or a she?
I mean, you have to ask.
These days you have to ask, yes?
I used to be a rage. I'm getting older. I'm now a homebody.
You're getting older.
I'm getting older. You know, a couple of years ago in Sydney, I was always at the clubs hanging out, but now I don't. I tend to like to stay home and sort of fix the house up and stuff like that. So I would like to actually, I was thinking about this the other day, I'm going to actually start having more people over. Start having people and entertaining at home kind of thing. So I think everyone's kind of getting bored of, I don't know, maybe we're all getting older. I still have a girlfriend, but I have a different girlfriend. I'm still working as a job search trainer, teaching people about how to, achieve employment opportunities. And I'm working for a different organization. I live in a different state. It was funny, I looked at it as well, and I thought to myself, remember that time I said I'm trying to get more people over to my house and I'm going to do more things? Well, I'm doing that now as well. But I'm also trying to get around to, some of the scenes in Brisbane, and I think I've sort of been, revived a little bit. So instead of getting older, I think I might be getting a little bit younger again.
So basically you've just changed the geographical position.
Yeah, I did. I just sort of, rotated that. And it's funny because being in Sydney for 10 years, I really do feel like Queensland, I've gone back 10 years in time. So I do feel a lot younger, which is a perfect opportunity for me when I was feeling so much older then.
Then, a few years ago when we first met.
That's right.
Now is your girlfriend with you?
Yeah, she is.
Where
actually.
is she? Can we meet her?
Yeah, you can. Amber. I didn't get to do this with you last time, but this is Amber Faye.
Hi, Amber.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
How long have you known each other, and where did you meet?
We met here in Brisbane.
So you'd already moved up?
I had already moved up, and so my last girlfriend that I spoke to you about before, we separated, and she went back to the States, and so we've been together 18 months now. It's been great. She's a bit shy, I think.
You're not too shy to talk about Lachelle, though, are you?
No.
What do you think
I mean,
about her?
I couldn't be too shy if I'm hanging around with her, could I?
What do you think about her? What's she like?
A handful. I describe her as a package.
That's true. I think it's pretty much a package, yeah.
Well, it's nice to catch up with you like this. Big surprise.
It is, Andrew. It is absolutely fabulous. I think of you often, and I like the program. I still watch it, and people come up to me and they really appreciate it. And I think it's a wonderful thing for you and SBS to bring people to people, and that's exactly what the show does. So please keep it up.
Thanks. Nice to see you.
Take
again.
care.
Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
Have a nice day.
Keep still. Keep still. Keep still.